In this video, I'll teach you English that's related to basic subtraction. A minus sign looks like this. 10 minus 7 equals 3, or 10 minus 7 is 3. You can say is 3 or equals 3. What do you get when you subtract 7 from 10? This is in the present tense. The main verb in the question is get. What do you get? And then the second part of the question, when you subtract 7 from 10. And the answer is you get 3. This is in the present tense. When you subtract 7 from 10, you get 3. The verb phrase take away also means to subtract. 10 take away 7 is 3, or 7 taken away from 10 is 3. Sometimes the word from is used in subtraction. For example, what's 5 from 9? So you'd start with 9 and then put the 5 here. 5 from 9. 5 from 9 is 4. So you can ask, what's 9 minus 4? What's 4 subtracted from 9? What's 4 from 9? What's 9 take away 4? All of these look like this. And then you get the answer, 5. You can also write it like this. 9 minus 4 equals 5. When subtracting larger numbers, the equation is usually set up like this, with the larger number on top and the smaller number below it. 34 minus 18 equals, and then the answer goes here. We'll start here in the ones column when doing the subtraction. 4 minus 8 is not possible, so we need to borrow from the tens column over here, and when we borrow, then we just take 10 from here, and I make this number smaller, 1 smaller, it's now going to be a 2, and then carry that 1 here, so now it's 14 instead of 4. 14 minus 8 is 6, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So the answer is 16. 703 minus 56. We'll start over here in the ones column, and you can't take 6 away from 3, so you have to borrow from the next column. And in this case, that's not possible either, because you can't take 5 from 0. So we'll borrow from this 7 and then replace the 7 with 6. We'll come back to this later. And then carry the 1 over here. So now we can subtract 10 from, or 5 from 10, except this number needs also to borrow from this 10. So I'm going to cross that 10 out and just put a 9 up here, and then carry that 1 over here. So now I can subtract 6 from 13, that is 7, and 9 minus 5 is 4, and then 6 minus 0, there's nothing here, I'll just bring down the 6. And the answer is 647. When you subtract money, make sure that the decimal points line up. So here's a decimal point, and then on this side you have cents, and then on this side you have dollars. $100 minus $59.99. So we'll start over here, and as you can see, these numbers are too big to be subtracted from the zeros. So I'm going to go all the way over here and start borrowing. Here I'll just cross it out and put a 0 here, make that a 10, and I'm going to have to carry numbers all the way over here in order to do the subtraction. So I'll make this a 9, that's a 10 from the 10 here. I made this a 10, cross that out, 9. I have to do the same thing over here. So now I can subtract 10 minus 9 is 1, 9 minus 9 is 0, 9 minus 9 is 0, 9 minus 5 is 4, and this is just a 0, so there's nothing that goes here. And the answer is $40.01. Make sure that the decimal point also comes down so that you know the difference between the dollars here and the cents over here.